feet. But we need back past the stern too. I wouldn't go in that cockpit. I'd walk around the other side.
Yeah, we're gonna have to bag this.
Yeah, just to break the suction off the bottom, you have to bag it. You'd be surprised though. I'm thinking as I-beam snap, when we lower this, it's going to try and pick it up. Guess you can always tilt it back in. Yeah, he was like, yeah, don't worry about the boom. I'm like, no, I'm worried about the boom. If you don't let me boom it, I'm not doing it. Yeah, we'll finish making this boom. Try to work with the tide because it's so tight over there, it's going to hang up.
It's gonna hang on the dock here and pull it out of the water. So we're on our way to go back here and finish this job. Last night it was getting kind of late, so all we did was put some boom and stuff around it to contain the oil. It was showing some sheens. So now we're gonna come back there with some salvage equipment, a boat, and start trying to work on it. Now we also brought 4,000 pound lift bags. Probably gonna take 2 of them. We're gonna rig them up on the stern and see if we can lift it up. Just get that stern above water and then we can start pumping it out. Now when we pump it out, we're also going to pump into the boom. So if there is any oil, it's going to be contained inside that oil containment boom. So just my opinion why it sank without even looking at it, getting on it, this happens quite a bit, is when it rains a lot, the water accumulates in the boat. And if you don't have the drain plug out, it just creates so much extra weight that the lift can't take it and it breaks, and it either snaps on the front or it breaks on the back. And next thing you know, you got a sunk boat. So a little easier if it falls on front because the bow is typically sealed, but when it goes in the back, engines are under, the boat's totaled. Now we're also on some really high tides. When we got there yesterday, the tide was over the dock. We're gonna see what it's like today. There's a little bit of a low bridge here, but it was 14 feet on a regular tide. So today it should be, 10 maybe. So we'll be fine to get under it. So just something to think about. The boats do get caught under docks. If you tie them up wrong, you got to make sure you give them some slack to move up and down with the tides. Now hopefully this goes off without a hitch. Had a lot of rain, the water's not the greatest to swim in, but got to get it done. We got to do what we got to do. So we'll bring you along here. Well, it goes past that handrail. We could probably pull both Dyneema lines under, just go ahead and rig the bags on it, drop it down.
However you want to do it. You want to throw me a strap? Either way, you got to get in the water. You got another hour or so of tide going out, right? It's 9 o'clock. We got like an hour before tide starts coming in. I think if you don't have the bags and we lose tide, we might get in trouble.
Well, if you go right here, it's going to butt up against this support. Yeah, I mean, it looks like all we got to do is get about a foot of lift. I don't see the cleat on there. It's got to be down around the back or something. We'll just use the come-alongs more as to keep it from sliding back when we lift, so it doesn't slide completely off this lift. I think it'll be fine lifting from here.
Is there any other U-bolts? Yeah, I've seen those.
Get those air hoses ready though.
Yeah. Take this line and run it through that bucket. I like that one.
All right, shackles under there. Pull the other one.
Yeah, I don't think we need that. hose to hook up there before you pull it on. Yeah, for some reason it's cocked.
About there. All right, fire in the hole.
Fire in the hole. So we put it together.
That's probably good there. You're above the edge. How do we get at this engine room? Here, can you take that one off? I hope this isn't a powered hatch.
He said it wasn't, but...
Well, worst case, you can pull these pins out.
Can you put it in that gutter right there?
There you go. Just twist it like that. All right, put that hose in the engine room, low as you can. Fire in the hole. Oil. More oil. What do we got? More oil. Here. Oop. Oh, the water's running back to that pie hole. That's good. Yeah, usually I like to spray this off so you're not like totally slipping and dying when you hop on here later. I guess that's as low as she goes. Yeah, that I-beam ain't bent. That thing broke all the way through.
That way.
I love how all these people, internet people, are like, oh yeah, just use bags. Look at bag, hose, pump, compressor, just non-stop. Now these bags are all covered in oil. You gotta scrub all them. You gotta let all the water out of them. Clean all the hoses. You gotta put all the hoses away. You got just, then you still gotta clean up the boat with all your dock lines, and then at least half a day just doing cleanup. All right, I'm gonna start taking these lift bags off. I'm gonna reverse hip it and try to tuck like way back into it, make it longer where I can kind of hide. Here, walk up to the front. Put this on that bow. That little bit of stretch is jacking me all up. Have to pivot here a little. All right, now I got it. Yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna go this way. Yeah, this is the way. Yeah. Looking all right. I'm just gonna let off. Look out, trees. Good. One benefit to doing it this way is you can actually stop it. You're doing a regular tow, you can't do any kind of braking. You just gotta slow down in the bad turns. Only downside to this is you make yourself wider, so you really gotta kind of hug one side or the other. Hug my port side. Gotta get them around this I-beam. Plenty of room. Counter. There we go. Come on. Just take all those lines off. All right, so we're under tow now. We're just going to tow it to Sandsprint Park. It's about 9 miles away from here. So once we get there, they're just gonna put it on a trailer and wait for the insurance adjuster to come out there and look at it and do what they do. God.
Fuck,
Something shorted in there.
something ain't right.
See if we can push it on this one, lift up on it.
Yeah, that'll be on enough.
Because that tire's flat?